Sayulita. This is it. Moving on. Moving on. I think I'm gonna go left, but I should look at my map first. I should look at the map. Guys, well, nothing too crazy exciting. We're going to Puerto Vallarta right now, and we're just gonna pound pavement. There's not really like a ton of off-road routes that I know of, or that are even like possible to see on the map. So we're gonna take the road, but it should be about an hour. We'll get to the hostel, and then tomorrow take the bike in to get maintenance and get to work. One thing I love about Mexico, too. Just pass all the traffic. Just drive wherever you want. If you're a motorcycle, there's like no rules. Ooh, that's pretty. That's way pretty. I'm just following this guy. That is too funny. That's cool. I got you, you got me. Guys, we're out here. I don't know if we're supposed to. All right, guys. Today we are going to finally fix this Trail Tech charger, so I can finally get my GPS going again. Here we go. This little guy right here causing me the issues. Kind of see how it's all corroded. Just got done marking them, and we're gonna put it on right now. GPS. Hey guys, moment of truth. We got it all connected. It's not mounted yet, but we're gonna turn the bike on and see if this thing will turn on. Before, it would just flash. It just flashed, and it wouldn't turn on. So, I'm pretty sure it's because it wasn't getting enough voltage. It's kind of like freaking out. It was getting some power, but it wasn't getting enough voltage. And so, if this doesn't work, we're screwed. So, here we go. I'm gonna turn it on. It's working. Works. Took the bike to get a wash. Looks so much better. Alright guys, right now the goal is to go see what the coastline looks like here in Puerto Vallarta. What do the beaches look like right along the main strip with all the hotels? And we're gonna walk as far as we can. Walk until we can't walk anymore. And check it out. All right, guys. First reveal. So far, so good, guys. So far, so good. Feels really clean. The water looks crystal clean, and you know, for like a beach that's on a huge city, you know, and this is like these are the beaches along the city. You know, I don't have high expectations for it, and it's surprising me. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah. Kind of in a little bit of a dead zone right now. There's just like a fence right here. Tons of rocks. Straight up off-roading it right now, 4x4 through these boulders. Supposedly you can just walk this like for a really long time. So I'm just gonna try to walk until I can't walk anymore. Until the beach stops or something stops me. So we continue. Made it to the end. That's the end. All right, guys, it took a lot longer than I thought. Sun just went down, and that is the end of where I can walk. So, gonna start heading back. All right, guys, just here in the hostel, outside Puerto Vallarta. We're gonna do the service on this bike. I'm gonna change the oil, do the coolant flush, change all the filters, clean all the air filter, oil filter, and I'm actually gonna also do a countershaft seal because it's been leaking. Not an insane amount, but enough to where it's time to change it. And I have like 2 of them, so, and I can get more, you know, right? And we'll probably be doing this in the dark a little bit, but anyways, here we go. Got some shop towels today. Looks pretty good. Looks a lot better than I thought it would. Time for oil.
You all right, man?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Changing some oil.
I didn't know if you dumped it there.
Well, guys, this could be a sad moment for the trip. I started noticing a little bit of vibrations. I thought it was just my chain. My chain is getting. I thought it was a master link. I'm changing this countershaft seal because that was leaking oil, and I noticed that my countershaft, it's a little worn down, and my sprocket is not fitting super snug. And I'll show you right now. So I don't know what this means. I don't know if I gotta pull the engine, but this is what it looks like, and it doesn't look good. So those are really thin. they look way too thin and they look worn. And then when we put this guy on, I don't think it's the sprocket, just because the sprocket is fairly new. But yeah, that countershaft, the gears on it just look so thin. They just look so thin. So I don't know. I'm sending these videos over to some friends, seeing what friends that are a lot smarter than me, and seeing what they think. So I didn't grow up doing this stuff, guys. I didn't grow up. I didn't have. I mean, my dad taught me how to change the oil, change tires, check coolant, like, you know, the very basic stuff. But like I didn't grow up with dirt bikes. But I never owned a dirt bike until I was like 22 or 21. So anyways, we'll see what happens with this, guys.
Landon, how are you, man? Good morning. I just talked to the mechanics and they told me that the shaft, the wear of the shaft, you need to change it. So you need to get down the engine, open everything, the engine, and put a new countershaft. So that's the thing. They told me that they think that the sprocket make the damage of the wear from the axle, because you put a lot of the chain was too tight, and you put a lot of weight on the tail of the bike, and that's what causes the rear sprocket start to damage the wear of the shaft. And you need to put a stiffer spring, and you need to check the tightness of your chain. Right now, I'm starting to get a quote for the piece, and I will let you know.
All right, guys. Time to leave Puerto Vallarta. And unfortunately, I am going back to Guadalajara. Not unfortunately, it's fine. You can't resist it. It's all just part of the journey. Yeah, I'm actually, it's weird. I'm actually not too sad. We'll see how much the bill's gonna be, because I mean, we are gonna have to pull the engine and the cost of labor and the parts, but you know, maybe I'll be a little bit more sad when the bill comes, but until now, I'm actually not too sad about the scenario. Well, guys, it's time to keep moving on. Got everything loaded up. I'm here in Puerto Vallarta, and yeah, I gotta go back to Guadalajara. There is a dealership here for KTM actually here in Puerto Vallarta, but since I know Alvaro down there, I'm gonna go and do the work with him. So yeah. Alright guys, I'm here in Guadalajara. Just had Alvaro help me out, dropping off the bike. And sad, bittersweet thing, but we're gonna hope that all the work goes good, and I'm just happy I was close enough to Guadalajara to get this done. So these guys definitely know what they're doing, so I'm not too worried about it. It was the countershaft that ended up going bad, and it's totally my fault, and I'm gonna pay for it. But hopefully my lack of experience can be a learning opportunity for everyone on here. So that's the whole point of sharing it, so that you guys can learn from my mistakes. But just way too much weight for that bike, for the spring and the suspension setup that it has. So I'm sure I could go another 3,000-4,000 miles, but I definitely could not go to the bottom of Mexico and back. So get it done here. I'm probably gonna put in a new clutch as well while the bike's opened. We're gonna look at the piston. We're gonna check everything, because the bike has 300 plus hours on it now, and so all the wear parts, we're gonna check those, and you know, just anything else that it needs, just get it done. So